So Toronto just announced last night, 7 p.m. that they're opening all restaurants for outdoor dining. Surprise, no warning, whatever. And I'm actually expecting that today is going to be complete chaos because nobody had any time to prep. Nobody has any workers are now being forced to work out of the blue. Yeah, it's pretty stressful. And now this is my first time on public transit in over a year.
King subway station.
It's been an entire year since the last time I've been on the subway. This is also going to be my first time going to Scarbrough by public transit since 2008. So going to Scarbrough feels a lot like when you're in Manhattan and you're heading off to New Jersey. That's what Scarbrough feels like.
Please stand clear of the doors. Line 2, right-handed.
We're almost there. This is also the one that I was the most concerned about. These trains are much smaller. I was actually more stressed about this than anything else. On a normal day, this subway line would be packed to the brim with people, and it's like the #1 concern I had during this whole COVID thing. And I haven't been to Scarbrough Town Center in over 20 years. How did I beat you to here? You drove. So this is the Street Eats Market that's located on the outskirts of the Scarbrough Town Center. This whole food market here is the food industry's kind of hope that this is going to be like the thing that's going to help them survive the next pandemic lockdown. So let's go take a look. So I just want to give you guys some context. So for the last 5 months, the last lockdown lasted 5 months, restaurants were not allowed to serve customers, dine-in customers for the last 5 months. And that, you can understand, that has taken quite a toll on all the people that own restaurants in the city. In fact, for most of 2020, restaurants have been closed. Now, before I show you my experience at Street Eats Market, I want to explain why this little food market is so important to the food industry. And it's one of the only ways how you can get served food, hot food, during a lockdown here in Toronto. So in order to explain all of this, right now it is the day before the 3rd lockdown happening in Toronto. We're gonna go for lunch. So it's been 2 weeks and now we're in lockdown 3 starting tomorrow. So we're actually heading out, and this actually proves my point. So we're heading out to eat right now since this is the last time we can eat probably in the next 3 months. So right now we're at Bed Bath & Beyond we're waiting for a restaurant reservation. But while we're waiting, I just want to quickly explain the rules for lockdown number 3 here in Toronto. Everything is open here except restaurants, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Do you want to explain why we picked ramen?
I don't know why we picked ramen.
You don't know why we picked ramen? All right, here we are. We're at Sunsote Ramen. There's so many people here. Venus, do you know what this like 2 little indentations in the bottle's for?
No.
You hold it like this when you drink.
How do you? Nobody holds a bottle like this.
Like this. Do you actually not know why that's the thing?
No.
You see there's a little marble that's inside here?
Yeah.
If you pour it, it's gonna catch the marble, so you drink it that way.
Ah, like this way.
Yeah.
What, this way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
How's your ramen?
It's very good.
Yeah? Good.
I'm very happy.
The soup just tastes different when you're like, have it fresh as opposed to have to reheat it when you get home. And the noodles themselves are like completely different texture when you're like, I'm just not a fan of getting delivery ramen. It's not a thing.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells amazing. It's like we got a little truffle oil in here, and we got little shavings of truffle in here, which looks amazing. It tastes amazing. Cheers, guys. This is probably gonna be the last beer that's gonna be served to me in like a little while. So, let's talk about reasons why that food market that we spoke about earlier needs to exist. When the chef serves the food, they have intent. They have like a specific taste profile that they're looking for you to like explore, and you can't really do that with delivery food. So I'm not a huge fan of getting delivery all the time because it's not what the chef has intended. All right, here we go. The broth is such an important integral piece of the ramen. You have to finish it every time. That was a lot more messy than I thought it was gonna be. So restaurants where you have to eat in and have the best experience of the dish, and I think ramen is kind of the one that exemplifies like something that you should eat in a restaurant. Hey. So not every business is gonna get obviously hurt by the pandemic. Like takeout places like this is Matchy Magic here in Toronto. It's like a super famous Taiwanese bubble tea place here. I think it's nice. I think it is sugar. Like this is like all cookie crumbs and shit, and creme brulee is all sugar, and then the fruit drink is all sugar. This is literally like just sugar after sugar after sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, not healthy. Which really comes with my next point. So you have this icy drink here. If you had to order this in the summertime and the delivery guy didn't have a thermal bag or something, you get a warm drink. There's also cases where like delivery drivers have been caught stealing food out of your bag. And there's been other cases where like the whole bunch of stuff that happens, which is not nice in like the food delivery industry. But the entire idea is that we want to take the experience back outside of the delivery, and how can we like experience food live how it was intended. This is how we do it. We're gonna go back to 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna show you the experience that we had at the Street Eats Market at Scarbrough Town Centre here in Toronto.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, hey.
Jumbo tater tots stuffed with cheddar, chive, and bacon. And we also have sweet tots. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. I love tater tots.
Yay!
I think this is the Korean one or pulled pork. This is. So good. This is the works with all the bacon bits and cheese and sour cream.
Is good? Yeah.
Oh, so good. So many tater tots at the same time.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What do we have here today?
Well, we've got the Egyptian food, Toots Egyptian new food, street food. Have you ever tried Egyptian
No,
food?
we have no idea what you're doing.
Well, today's the day, you know, try everything.
Hey Venus.
Hi.
You're so short from here.
Here you go. Thank you. Enjoy. Fries with yuca. Oh, I like the spice. It's like sweet, a little bit spicy. It's like potato chips. Mayo on top. And then they have the Egyptian spice.
That's good.
It's very good.
Okay, we've had this before. We've been to your restaurant. We know. Well, this is a Filipino barbecue. What is it called? Kamayan style food you eat with your hands. It's very delicious.
Oh, of course.
I literally just want to take a photo because I don't want to actually eat it. Yeah. Yo, you gotta lay off on the whole calories thing, man.
This truck is dedicated to the owner's daughter.
story? The Hungry Moon.
So it's dedicated to our daughter Luna. She eats absolutely everything, not picky at all. But if she doesn't like it, she'll let you know. So it's got to be top quality food. Welcome to the Hungry Moon food truck.
Yeah, there you go.
That's slow cook for 10 hours. And over here in the fryer is the deep impact. Oh, crispy.
Nice.
There you go. Order up.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Cheers. Yes, I'm gonna have a bite now. It's still good. There's a plantain in the middle there with pork in the middle there. It is delicious.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, right? Very excited about this restaurant. Welcome. So Venus, have you seen the movie Chef? It's like, it has all the Avengers in it.
If you didn't show me, I haven't watched it.
Okay, so I'm just wondering if you've like just forgotten.
The last show that I watched that's building a food truck is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right, anyways, that whole thing is all Cubanos, and this is that. It's a Cuban sandwich. So this is a sampler of all the different things that I have.
Oh my god.
And Cubanos are like next level. Again, if you haven't seen the movie Chef, go watch the movie Chef. You'll totally understand why this needs to exist. The positive side about having something like this food market here is that you can, like, it's modular. You can change how everything's set up. You can take away, put in picnic tables as required. And that is why, like, markets like this need to exist during a lockdown. Hopefully this is something that's going to be permanent later on, because I want, like, if you've been to Taiwan, if you've been to Singapore, Singapore has the hawker centers. In Taiwan, you have the night markets. Canada and America needs to have something that's more like a permanent night market, permanent like food market where you can just go any time of the day and just like get amazing food. That's the dream. That's what Street Eats Market is trying to achieve all across Toronto and all across Canada this year. So very excited. I'm gonna eat this. Is that cool? This is from the movie Chef. Basically, it's all about this sandwich and how this sandwich unites people from all over the world. I really wanted to find a food truck that had this. It's like a pork brisket. And it's a mustard, it has really melted cheese. It's like in a flattened. So hopefully someday we're gonna get to go to Cuba and actually have this in its real environment. But for now, it's actually pretty good. The people that run Tonino, his name's Gerald. He's like a really cool guy. And if you actually go to the restaurant, it has such an amazing vibe to it. And everyone there that's eating there, back when like we're past this whole pandemic thing, it's just good vibes. It's just everybody having fun, everybody eating with their hands, and it's just like devouring these massive amounts of barbecued food. The garlic rice is something that's just something to die for because it's so good. In fact, this garlic rice here, this is like a sampler pack, so it's not even like the full thing, but this garlic rice is just something that, but that's a sampler pack. I'll show you what the real Camayan feast, I think we took a shot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just even that alone, just coming here for this alone is already something that's spectacular. This was a solution out of the food industry trying to survive out of a lockdown, and as we go into maybe another lockdown in the future, these things will still exist so that way food businesses can still try to make money outside of the restrictions that we have here in the city. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been my food video. This right now we're in Scarbrough Town Center. If you want to come out, it's across the street from the Walmart exit of the Scarbrough Town Center. Come out if you can. They open on April 3rd, and they're going to be here all summer and hopefully all winter long. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later. We have like 8 more restaurants we have to go to, you know, Venus?
I know.
How are we gonna eat all this food? Like, look at this. This is like my 5th meal in like an hour. I'm barely trying to eat this thing. Like, I want to eat it. It's just like, it's just so much food. We still have this box of Tonino here. Look.
Dinner.
Oh yeah, I guess we can bring that home for dinner.
Tonino is really good though.
Oh, I love Tonino. That's like the most thing I was most excited for.